My reaction to the RWBY Volume 5 Blake character short. I saw the voice character short a couple of days ago, and then I kept going through RWBY Chibi Season 2, and now I'm here to check out the character short for Blake. So, in Volume 4, Blake went back home to Menagerie to be with her parents and sort out a few things before deciding what to do next. Sun tagged along with her. So, the reason she didn't go to her friends and came back on her own was because she was afraid of getting them hurt again. Because she feels like she's the reason Adam came after Yang in the first place. And I guess that is sort of true because Adam only came after Yang because she was close to Blake. And she was tired of letting the people she cared about get hurt because of her. She loved Team Ruby like she didn't know she could love anyone else. And she feels like they got hurt because of her. She wants them to hate her so that they won't want her in their lives anymore. And she thought they'd be better off that way. Sun told her that she's not being selfless, that she's being selfish, and that she can't decide other people's choices for them. She can only decide her own choices. So after that, they found out about the White Fang going to Haven Academy, and now Sun said they should destroy the White Fang, but Blake said no, they're going to take it back. So now I think she and Sun are going to head to Haven to find a way to stop the White Fang. But I guess this character short will take place before that happens, so let's see how it turns out. This is the RWBY Volume 5 Blake character short. The short is starting right now. We're Menagerie, right? Sorry, not Menagerie. No, this is Menagerie. There are furnaces. Okay, so we're Menagerie. What's happening here? That looks like emerald. Oh, no, it's not emerald. Hey, Blake. Where's Sun? Yeah, this is a new outfit, so it's after what
Can I
happened.
ask you something?
Oh,
Sure. Why'd
Ilya.
you join the White Fang?
This is her old outfit. New animation.
Same reason as you.
Ilya.
But
But why fight when I pass for human?
Oh. Oh, is she actually a faunus? But she like a trans faunus, like transgender kind of thing?
You're not the first person to ask.
Sun.
I know I look just like any other human girl. And for years, that's how I was raised. We lived in Mantle with the other faunus working the mines.
Oh.
But my parents wanted something better for me. They managed to enroll me in an Atlas prep school.
Oh, yeah, after him.
Imagine that. A little faunus girl from Mantle going to the city of dreams.
Oh,
I felt like a princess.
Atlas Prep
But
School.
I had to follow a set of rules.
Blake. Who is this guy? Oh gosh. Sun. Who are you?
No bringing friends home, no talking about my parents, and absolutely, under no circumstances, was I allowed to change colors.
Oh,
No one could know
did you were
I was
faunus?
faunus.
Oh,
sounds terrible.
that's terrible.
It wasn't.
Huh? It wasn't.
It was confusing at first, but it wasn't hard.
Okay. Oh,
Especially if it meant being an Atlas. Sometimes the other girls would say things about the faunus. That they were animals, that they were dirty, or they lied, and I
Yeah.
said those things with them.
oh what?
Because I felt like I was one of them.
Oh,
And
kind of brainwashed.
one day, there was a cave-in at the mines. I was at
What
school
happened?
when the news broke. Apparently, one of the workers tripped while handling some agitated dust crystals.
Oh,
The explosion caused a chain reaction,
and
and my
your parents?
friends snickered.
What? Sun. Now go. Blake, hurry, go. Oh, okay,
I
still
lost control.
and you change
The
colors.
rage in me turned blue as I wept.
Oh,
And suddenly, all the girls that I laughed and played with were scared of me.
they saw you as a faunus. Ilya.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I broke their teeth.
What? Ilya? Why is she back now? Did you two used to be friends? Did you just be friends? Didn't you? Blake, go after her. Blake, go after her. Blake,
What
come on.
happened? He got away.
Blake, why don't you go after her? You could have, but why not?
I'm sorry.
I never thought we'd have a backstory in this, but okay. It was not for Blake, it was more for her. Is that it? Okay. Now what I thought. And that didn't seem like a shot for Blake. It seemed more like a shot for Ilya instead. It wasn't about Blake at all, it was more about Ilya. Like, the white shot was mainly about voice, about her, about how she used to be like before now, and how she is now. But in this one, it was not about Blake at all, it was just about Ilya only. So, I never thought we got to see her backstory in this, but now I think we may miss a lot if I miss this one. So she passes as human, but she's actually a chameleon faunus, and that's how she pretended being as human for all this time. I want to go back to see the start of this. Okay, so because she is faunus like her parents, she is working in the mines, but her parents managed to get her into a prep school, but she had sleep conditions. She couldn't talk about her parents, she couldn't bring friends home, and under no circumstances was she allowed to change color. She had to make people believe that she was completely human, no questions asked. So, under those conditions, she was allowed to attend a proper school, make proper friends, well, more proper friends, and have some sort of a life. And then people used to talk poorly about fairness and all that, and then she used to say those terrible things along with them. It was terrible. They kept alienating the fairnesses like they always have, and she has to play a part of it too. About fairness discrimination, they never showed much of it in the actual show, but I guess that's mainly because we spend all this time in Vale, and Beacon and Ospen are more open to the fairnesses. But maybe if we were to spend more time in Atlas, we'd see more of that side of the fairness. Maybe one day they'll show us Atlas and see how they treat the fairnesses in their minds and in their labor forces. Maybe then the discrimination will make more sense to us. Like we keep hearing about it, but we never saw much of it. So maybe if they show some of that, we'll get to see more of it. It didn't really seem like a short for Blake at all. It just felt like a short for Ilya actually, where we got to learn her past. Okay, so then one day there was an explosion in the mines where her parents were killed, and then when her friends snickered and laughed at them, she lost control and changed color, and that's when her friends found out that she was a faunus. And then, wait, I want to see last thing she said. So she said she broke her teeth, and then the people she was friends with suddenly got scared of her when she found out what she really was. Terrible. So I guess she's trying to fight against stuff too. That's why she's still staying in the White Fang. So we never learned anything new about Blake. We just saw her relationship with Ilya and what that used to be like, and it was mainly about Ilya's backstory instead. It should have been an Ilya short, not a Blake short. But then at the end we saw that Ilya didn't want to attack Blake, so instead she shot something else and made her escape. Blake saw her go but chose not to chase after Ilya. I'm fairly certain Blake could chase after Ilya if she wanted to, but instead she chose not to. So I assume we'll see more of Ilya in Volume 5, so I guess we'll see how that turns out then. Not much of Blake though, that kind of disappointed me, but it was interesting to know that backstory. So I'll continue watching RWBY Chibi, and then as we get close, I'll watch the Yang character short, and then I can finally start Volume 5 of RWBY. So let's see how that turns out. My reaction is now done.